Hey everyone, welcome back to my beauty channel on YouTube. Today I'm gonna show you a really cool this one's called glowing foundation. So I'm trying out this Glam Glow serum type stuff that I got in my Sephora Play box. So that is what I'm putting on first, just rubbing all over my face with my fingers. And now I've got to decide which kind of foundation I want to use. So here's three options. One is a tinted moisturizer, one is a powder, and one is this one right here as a liquid foundation. But first, I need to put on some primer. So I'm using a Smashbox Photofinish primer just to get my skin completely ready for the foundation application. And the reason that I chose a liquid foundation today is that my skin is feeling pretty dry, so I want something that's going to moisturize a little bit. So here it is, the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I'm putting it on the back of my hand, just a little dot, and I'm using my Beauty Blender sponge, or you can use any makeup sponge to apply this. And so when you apply a liquid foundation with a sponge, you want to press it into your skin. So you don't want to like rub it or swipe it across your skin, you really just want to press it in because your skin is actually a sponge and it's going to absorb some of the product while you're putting it on. So just press your foundation all over your face. You don't necessarily need to get really close to the eyes because we are going to use a concealer next. And the concealer I'm using today is Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer. I think it's like number 1 or 2, probably number 2. I have pretty light skin. So I'm going to put it on my under eyes, and then I'm also going to use this as my eyeshadow primer. So using my Beauty Blender sponge, I'm going to press this, again pressing and not swiping as much as you can. I do end up swiping just a little bit because it's hard to get this in onto my skin. Anyway, pressing it in all over the eye area and under the eye as well. And then if you have any blemishes, you can also apply the concealer to those. So now my skin's all nice and even. All one color essentially, and I'm going to wait 5 minutes for my skin to dry. Oh, I'm pointing out where you want your bronzer to start, and so where the end of your eye, if you go down just underneath your cheekbone, that's where you want to start with your bronzer. And today I'm using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer and an e.l.f. angled bronzer brush, and I'm putting this on a little bit heavy, mostly so that you can see it really well, but this would be a great type of application for like evening, maybe not so much during the day. I'm also adding a little bit of bronzer to underneath my jawline to kind of contour, and a little bit of bronzer to my hairline, kind of near my forehead, and this will minimize my forehead a little bit and give me an all-over glow. I'm also kind of lengthening my nose, contouring my nose by putting a little bronzer on either side, just down the center. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of blush, and this is a Wet n Wild color icon in Pearlescent pink. So it's a little bit of a shimmery blush. It's going to give me a really nice glowy cheekbone look, kind of like I just got done exercising. And I'm just going to put that starting kind of around the apple of my cheek and then going up towards my hairline. You don't want to go completely all the way to the hairline because that's just too far and it starts to look streaky. So as you can see, it adds a little bit of flush, a little bit of glow to the skin. Now I'm going to use my favorite new product, makeup product. Aveda just came out with this Seychelles, I don't know how to say that, sand. It's a highlighter, and I'm loving it. It is so pretty. This video hardly does it justice, but it just gives a beautiful glow, and it's pretty much the same color as my skin, so it doesn't look like white like some highlighters do. Now I'm using an ELF powder brush, which is kind of flat and big and fluffy, to just blend everything together a little bit and spread out the glow. Now I'm taking my Aveda Mineral Loose Powder. The way that you take this product out of the container, you tap a little bit into the lid and then put your giant powder brush into the product in the lid, and then swirl it around a little bit, but then tap some of it off so you don't have too much on your brush. And then I'm setting my entire face with this powder, just lightly dusting it over my entire face so that I don't have too much shine going on. You don't want to put too much on, otherwise it will look a little bit cakey. Now I'm taking my Beauty Blender sponge and I'm setting my concealer a little bit heavier than I did with the rest of the face. And this is just because my concealer is heavier, so it needs a little bit something more to hold on to. So the very last thing I'm doing is again applying a little bit of that highlighter just over top of the translucent powder so it gives it a little additional glow. Now my skin is glowing and ready for some eyes, eyebrows, and lipstick. So that was my glowy skin tutorial. And after I did that, I put on some eyes and I tried out the new Pearlescent lipstick, which you can find those two videos in the links below. But I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you have great glowy skin for the rest of your life. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.